Hey everyone, I almost didn't make a video this morning, but I'm really glad I did. And I've already had 2 cups of coffee. So normally how you see me is right before I've had my coffee or while I'm having my coffee, but I've already had 2, so I'm feeling good. That being said, let's talk. I almost didn't make a video, but I was like, I gotta jump on. I gotta tell them what they need to do this week. So this week's going to be a little bit different. So there's a lot of things changing. So first of all, the Magic Calendar is being updated through this week today. So I'm still trying to get ahead of you guys on that Magic Calendar. But for now, just keep downloading the new one each week. That's just a good rule of thumb. By the end of the day, Monday, go in, download the new Magic Calendar. I will get out ahead of you guys eventually, I promise. But for now, just as long as you're staying on the week that I'm on or behind me, you're fine. It's the ones that are ahead that... Maybe this is good. Maybe it's going to slow you down a little bit. But please check out the Magic Calendar at the end of the day on Monday. Okay, so like the end of the day today, go download it one more time. It's not that big of a deal. Download it, print it out. You got all the assignment due dates and all that good stuff. So let's just talk about GCA in general this week. Pretty much nothing going on as far as just fun, activities or anything. I don't think there's really anything going on today. My robotics meeting met Friday for the first time. It was really cool. We're meeting again probably this Friday. It depends. I'll be in Vegas, so I'll probably be live streaming from Vegas, so you'll see a different background, obviously. But I'll let you know whether or not we're going to have that meeting or not. However, my other three classes, my real classes, will be meeting this week. Live from Vegas, so that'll be cool. Maybe I'm gonna try to put my camera like in front of a backdrop. I'm hoping we have a good view at the place we're staying, but you never know. If we are, I'll be streaming from there, so it'll be really neat. New perspective. I'll probably have a lot of energy, so it's gonna be fun. So let's talk about specific classes. AP Computer Science. You have if I had this is the easiest week. It really is. If you were ever gonna catch up, you got to do it this week. There looks like there's a lot because there's 4 lessons. Now typically there's 3 lessons per week. There's 4 this week, but they're much easier. There's only 1 assignment due for each one, and they're just not that hard. It's mostly about data and your assumptions about data, whether or not you really know what data is. I'm going to learn this week. It's really a big setup. So we've talked about bits and bytes and binary and all this fun stuff, and then we've talked about files and file size as well. As you gather file sizes and data and these bits, guess what? The next step is data. We start to gather tons and tons of data. So we have to start to learn how to manipulate that data. So not only read it, but then present it in a way that somebody else can understand it that hasn't gone through all the craziness that we've gone through. So that's going to be fun. I'm really excited about this week and just watching you guys dive into what data is. Data is actually pretty interesting. Shout out to my data teachers at GCA. Game design. Game design, you are getting so close to jumping into designing games. I'm so excited. Last week you've really looked at a little bit of the industry. So if you've done your projects for last week, you know that you're looking at jobs and different job titles in the industry, and that's exciting. So you're starting to work your way into, okay, I know about the industry, I know about what gaming is and the aspects of game mechanics, and now we're going to start designing our own games. So I'm so excited to get that software up and start working with Unity. It's going to be so much fun. And I'm really glad that this class is really giving you, if you've done what you're supposed to do. I'm not assuming. If you've done what you're supposed to do, this class is giving you a really good background to start from, a really good starting spot, good foundation to be a good game designer, to be a successful game designer. So I'm really excited about that. So game design, you know what you're doing. Your stuff hasn't changed this week. You've got projects due, all that good stuff. We're gonna have class. It's gonna be fun. Tomorrow we have class at 8:30 in the morning, so make sure you're there for that. Computer science. I'm so excited. This class is starting to pick up some momentum. All right, so we're starting to develop functions a little bit further. The functions are getting a little bit more complex. Some of my more students that were like, I really want to go faster. Some of you are starting to fall back a little bit, which is good. That means that the course material is getting a little bit faster. Some of you are still blowing me away. Like some of you are still like way ahead. I'll get you though, don't you worry. But then some of the students who were kind of falling back are starting to pick up on the software, and it's just really cool. We're coming together, and I'm excited. It usually takes the whole first semester, and then the second semester runs like butter, but that just hasn't been the case this year. Yeah, you guys have picked it up a lot faster than I thought, which is just awesome. So I just can't say enough about how good the classes are going right now. These technology classes they're difficult. They're tough. We've had planning issues. We've had Blackboard issues. We've had so many issues this year, yet you guys have persevered and pulled through and are creating a really good technology program at GCA. And then just like, if you have students you know that are in computer literacy too, man, let them know, like, our technology program is doing great, and it's because you guys are putting in all of that hard work every single day on classes that are, frankly, they're electives. But you guys are, I mean, they're very challenging, and man, I'm excited. I can't say enough about the students this year. So, and that's just to all of you. I'm super, super excited as always for everything we're doing in these classes. So like I said, this week, great week to get caught up in all of your classes. Like I said, the material is going to be a little bit lax. It's not as strong. Except for in computer science, you've got a little bit more due. That project's a little tricky if you haven't jumped into it yet. But I'm just excited about this week. Can't wait to meet up with you guys live. I'll see AP Computer Science this morning. Game Design Tuesday morning at 8:30. Then AP again, and then Computer Science at 8:30 in the morning on Thursday. Also, Game Design and Computer Science, look out for your second classes. Computer Science, you'll get a recording tomorrow, which will be your live session for tomorrow. And then Game Design, you'll get one on Thursday. So keep your eyes out on the OHS for that. It'll be in the announcement section, same place this video is right now. So if you're watching this, you know where to find it. So thank you guys again for joining me this morning. I will see you again bright and early tomorrow morning.